After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On the draw is Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard.
Juggling.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he'll find Pittman. The 20. Touchdown. Michael Pittman. 81 yards. And the Colts are back within a score.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
That 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular? 3rd and long. Here's Howell. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 4th down, Howell. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play.
Yeah.
But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea.
To throw is Wilson. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and they'll remain down by 2. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kicker.
Howell down to throw it. And that is
Forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Sly able to put this one through. And that will push the lead up to 5. So it's another field goal here. He may need to ice his leg after this one. That's now 5 field goals convert. Faking the handoff. Howell on the move to his left. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Howell, he'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here, because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start.
And there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Touchdown, Colts. Michael Pittman, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Colts have regained the lead in the 2nd half of this Super Bowl.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years?
On 1st down, Howell towards the end zone for Brown.
And it's knocked.
And finally forced an incompletion.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Touchdown, Washington. Cole Turner, 46 yards. And the Commanders have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Going up top.
And that is dropped. Oh, my goodness. That could have been a game changer, but he could not hang on.
He's got to talk to his offensive line and say, guys, just a couple seconds extra, please.
The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will cut the lead down to So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not. Off play action. It's Howell. They'll roll him out right. And look at this. They get. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And the offense is going to get the ball back. After all that, heck, it'll be a first down. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it. Howell trying to pick it up on third. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game.
When you go for it, you have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half moves.
Now it's Wilson. He'll get this complete downfield to Kmet. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Second, that's a completion and a touchdown. And this is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common. They'll run with Gibson. And some room to work. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson, 42 yards. And the Commanders are starting to pull away in the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score.
On second and goal, Wilson. Open man is Galladay, complete. They'll still have a third and goal now despite picking up. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be a... Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great play there with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Colts have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Another throw for Howell. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Partner with completion on first down. Now Wilson. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them...
Out of the gun, it's Howell. Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete.
Really good. That one falls incomplete.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tough.
One last shot for Wilson. And this is going to be caught on the final play, a touchdown. How about that? And a two-point conversion now will send us to overtime. They need 2 to tie. And it is caught. They got it. So a touchdown and a two-point conversion with no time remaining, and we're off to overtime. Are different than the old way it was in the playoffs. Now both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown.
KC, they score first, game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now the game reaches OT, every playoff team has a chance.
It's Howell with another throw. Terry McLaurin with a play fake, and now here's Howell to throw it. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Howell throwing on first down here. And this is caught. It's Brown. And Howell throwing on third down here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Turner. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. Sly able to put this one through, and they have regained the lead. They're able to put 3 on the board here in the opening drive of OT, and now 9. Wilson. And he'll find Pittman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Could turn out to be huge.
On the handoff, Taylor. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And we are tied once again here in the overtime session. Both teams swapping field goals on their respective first drives. From the gun on third down, Howell. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Going for it on fourth. Here's Howell. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington to throw again on second down. Howell throwing the out route incomplete. That's Thomas. And they'll get him down. Howell now to throw it. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first. First down, Howell to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. They win the Super Bowl.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Well, they did it. The Washington Commanders, Super Bowl champions. And this storied franchise will once again possess the Lombardi Trophy. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.